The other day I was out at a bar with some friends and we were getting pretty drunk because that's what you do at a bar. And they started talking about what they were like as kids, and this one guy was talking about how in the 6th grade he, I think, got arrested or something, or maybe that's when he started smoking weed. I don't know, just something ridiculous. And I laughed and went, when I was in the 6th grade, I won an award for reading. Nerd. Also, I recently joined Pottermore, and yeah, definitely got sorted into Ravenclaw. Not a surprise. Reading is my favorite activity, and I'm so happy that it's summer because summer and winter feel like the best reading seasons. In winter you can cuddle up inside with a good book, and in summer you can sprawl out in the great outdoors with a nice book. There's a pretty cute bench right outside my little apartment. My apartment is a studio in the basement of a house. It's like a boarding house, so there are a bunch of people. So it's kind of like an apartment building, but also a house. I'll show it to you sometime. Anyway, there's a really cute bench right up the stairs from my little basement apartment, and I like to sit out there with a book, and there are a million cats in this house, and they all like to come and sit with me, and we just sit and read, and it's a beautiful thing. I am under absolutely no obligation to do anything academic until graduate school starts in the fall, but I'm not going to think about that right now. I'm reading the most ridiculous books. My mom reads these insane, like cheesy adult fiction, and she sends them to me, and then she likes if I read them, and then we talk about them, what we liked and didn't like. And every time she's like, yeah, this is just so silly. What a silly book. But she keeps giving them to me, so I keep reading them, and they are silly. Sorry, I moved my head, and then it was like, alright. So I'm reading one of those. But then at work, because I work 9-hour days, because I'm crazy, I listen to audiobooks all day, and I had to read the first Game of Thrones books for one of my classes this year, last semester, and it was ridiculous, but also really like intriguing, and then I had to know what happened, even though I completely acknowledge that it's totally ridiculous, and especially the gender roles. God, it drives me nuts. But I just had to know. So way back in March, I put the whole series on hold as audiobooks, and they all came in except the second one, which came in just last week. So I couldn't be listening to them this whole time. But now I have a whole summer of A Game of Thrones, and they're all like 30 hours long on audiobook. So that's been enjoyable. I'm like halfway through the second one, and I'm embarrassed that I just admitted that to you, but I can't wait to talk to you, Chelsea, about it and enjoy freaking out over the ridiculous plot twists. And on that note, I'm going to head out and read some more. You should let me know if you've read anything good lately and what your favorite reading season is, or your favorite reading location, your ideal reading scenario.